How much sleep do you get? How many hours do you sleep in a 24-hour period? 4 to 6 hours, 9 to 10 hours? Well, according to the CDC, depending on your age range, which this age range is 18 to 64, you should be getting a minimum of 7 hours of sleep per 24-hour period and a maximum of 9 hours per 24-hour period. For me, my sleep recommendations are different because I am in a lower age range. My age range is the age range of 13 to 18. So I would be recommended to sleep 8 to 10 hours to 8 minimum, 10 maximum. Too much sleep and too little sleep both have their own issues and problems respectively. And a lot of people in America, particularly Maryland, don't know the risks or how to sleep. My speech today is about sleep and the human body and how it affects the functions of the body. You may be wondering, what could too much sleep possibly do? We all sleep a little extra on the weekends, especially if we've had a long week and we sleep extra on Saturday, have a lazy Sunday. But too much sleep on its own isn't usually a problem. The problem is that too much sleep could be a sign of something else more serious. For example, inefficient sleep during the week. I will explain what inefficient sleep is later in the speech. But inefficient sleep during the week, for example, you work a late shift on Monday and to Friday, but on the weekend you have a whole bunch of free time. Another example is it could be a sign of underlying illness or other diseases or disorders. For example, most of us have had the flu or a general cold, and you stay inside and you sleep, you drink lots of liquids because your body is trying to heal its immune system. And this kind of goes hand in hand. According to the Columbia University of Neurology, too much sleep is not dangerous, as I previously mentioned. According to the CDC, though, too little sleep could lead to an increased risk of kidney disease, kidney failure, and stroke. Insufficient sleep is when you're sleeping the right amount of time that you're supposed to sleep. For example, 18 to 64 is supposed to be 7 to 9 hours. You're sleeping 8 hours in between the 7 and 10, but you're not sleeping deep. You're a light sleeper and your body is not actually charging. Staying up late is also a big thing with teenagers and people who are younger because of cell phones, technology, homework sometimes, and sometimes people even drive when they're tired, which is not good. Driving when tired is called drowsy driving, and it can be very dangerous in certain situations because lack of sleep and tiredness can cause your brain to be inefficient and non-attentive, which can cause you to make bad decisions when driving or move slower when driving. Lack of sleep also affects the decision-making part of your brain, which could lead you to not make a turn in the right amount of time or to go too slow in a certain speed range. Did you know that as of 2014, Maryland has 38% of the population who doesn't get enough sleep or is inefficient sleeper? That's 2/5 of the population, which could be at higher risk for illnesses like kidney disease and stroke, and also a higher risk of drowsy driving and drowsy driving accidents. Most of the population in Maryland, a lot of it, especially in lower income areas such as like cities and things, get less than 7 hours of sleep because a lot of them work multiple shifts, multiple jobs, and late shifts. Sleep is important to stay healthy and to keep your immune system running. and I think a lot more people should be aware of how they sleep and how to be a more efficient sleeper. And that's my speech. Are you an efficient sleeper, and how much sleep do you get?